G'day guys, it's Yanni here, Director and Auctioneer at Yanni Mooney Property. We welcome you to our live market update for Monday night at 7 p.m. on the 23rd of January. It's been another big week in the Caloundra real estate market, the broader Sunshine Coast market that is, and there's been really good open home numbers throughout. What I did see on Saturday is our time slots, our interesting time slots, 8 to 8:30 a.m. and 4 to 4:30 p.m. performing really strongly. Obviously, our standard middle of the day time slots on Saturday are always performing, but 8 to 8:30 and 4 to 4:30 were extremely good numbers. It just goes to show not having the open home the same time as everyone else, more buyers can come through. That might be a bit easier. We do 2 open homes per week on majority of our listings, on all new listings, and that is Thursday afternoon and some Fridays as well, and Saturday too. Sometimes school sport this time of year, sport, kids sport, everything, commitments, having those 2 times for buyers. I'm seeing plenty of numbers through our midweek open homes. We want to make sure we get as many buyers as through, especially in this market. What's happening in 4551? Well, there were 11 residential property sales in the last 7 days, 11 that is, and 23 properties hitting the market in the last 7 days. Now that number is over double. I think it shows that more and more people are listing. There is still a lack of properties on the market throughout our area, and I'll touch on that in a moment's time as well. 565 properties on the market throughout 4551, all of the suburbs. Now that number was 563, so it shows that over 20 properties were withdrawn from sale in the last 7 days in our postcode. But why it is important and why it is a good time to sell is there's still a lack of properties on the market. I think if you're thinking of selling and waiting, should we do it now? Should we wait a little while? Should we see what happens? There's always something around the corner. What I would suggest is if you are thinking of selling, now may be a good time, especially if you're repurchasing or buying other investments. My recommendation to you would be to sell now while there's still limited properties on the market and 23 properties coming on throughout 4551. It still goes to show there's a lack of properties on the market. We're seeing buyers at our open homes saying the same things for comparing. But if you are thinking of selling, and especially if you're repurchasing, if you were to roll out a calendar and pick a time of year with all things equal, summertime arguably is the best time to sell in our market. The spring and the summertime, the warmer months, is the best time to sell, statistically speaking. My recommendation to you would be to get on the market now, to make sure you're a summer seller and then potentially become a winter buyer. We know that there's more and more competition on the market in winter. So if you've got more properties on the market that you're looking to buy, then you're going to have more negotiation power. You're going to have more properties to choose from. And if you get it on the market now, run a good campaign, and you still haven't found a place, remember, you're the one that decides settlement. And I've had quite a lot of sellers at the moment asking 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 5.5 months. I had one as well. So you can sell now, know your price, know the certainty, and become a buyer when it's better for you. And maybe there'll be a lot more in the profit margin if you do it that way, rather than waiting to winter to sell and then becoming a buyer. That's just my recommendation to you, if that's a thought whatsoever. Now, our new listings at the moment, we've listed quite a few in the last week. Unit 12 of 17, Canberra Terrace in Kings Beach. Really king of the hill, the top of Canberra Terrace, looking straight over the Kings Beach headland. You see all of the action. I love this property. But also at the back of the property, there is a second balcony, and you get the Glass House Mountain sunset, a view back to the passage. But there is a rooftop terrace as well, and from this rooftop terrace you get exceptional views from the passage. I'd love to be up there in the sunset time. It would be absolutely magnificent. But this property has had a full renovation from top to toe. The kitchen is really a kitchen that you see in some of these massive houses. You've got plenty of bench space, drawers, storage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car accommodation, open plan living, good sized balcony. It really is all there, and all of the hard work has been done. You really need to head to our website to see how terrific this renovation is. And if you're a buyer in the market right now, I think I would be going down the pathway as well as you, that you want to buy renovated, not renovator. We know build costs at the moment, 30, 40, 50% rises, but the big one is finding a builder. When you find that builder and they say, we can do it maybe 9 months time, we'll see, maybe 12 months time. It used to be under 3 months. Everything's taking longer. So you got to get in, you got to line up all the trades. One straight trade can't do it. It tips the dominoes over. So renovated, there's so much more premium in that at the moment. And I tell you what, if you're a buyer for a unit right now, you need to have a look at this one. Unit 12 of 17 Canberra Terrace goes under the hammer in February. We also listed 74 Queen Street in Caloundra. Now, it is a handy spot between Caloundra Primary School and Caloundra High School, but what I like about this one is a couple of things. Development potential. You look down the street and there is townhouses building. In fact, there's a complex in the street with townhouses, new townhouses selling off the plan for $950,000. You're buying this property, you don't need to develop straight away. You're future-proofing it. But also, you've got 2 rents. There's 2 rentable properties here. Downstairs, a rental appraisal of $380 per week for a 1-bedroom dwelling. Also, upstairs, separate dwelling, you've got 3 bedrooms for $550 per week. That shows exceptional returns in today's market. So you can buy now, land bank, get a really positive cash flow, and you can land bank for the future. I actually own a similar property just around the corner, 2 duplexes, and I'm doing the same thing, getting the rent now, maybe looking to develop later, but you've got that rental income. It is so crucial. And you know what? 2 rents, 1 rates bill. It's a pretty sweet deal. 74 Queen Street will go to auction late February. And if you're a development immediate right now, look at it. If you're developing in the future, looking at it. If you're wanting a good rental return, absolutely look at it. We've also listed 19 of 12 Queen Street in Kings Beach this time in the Terraces building. It's a double-story, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit. And it's quite exceptional with the views. You've really got the views all the way down to Kings Beach and around as well. And it's double story, so the master has its own balcony and so does the living space, open plan living downstairs. Kitchen has been renovated, and it really is an entry-level property for anyone looking to get into the Kings Beach market, but you're not sacrificing view. You've got an outstanding view with this property. And Queen Street, 19 of 12, will go under the hammer late February. That's going to be an interesting one. Until 7 p.m. next Monday, we look forward to seeing you. Many open homes on Friday Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. Check out our website at yannimooneyproperty.com.au to check out the open home times. And there's a few more exciting listings I'll share with you next week. Until 7 p.m. next Monday, we'll see you soon.